What's up guys? In this video I'm going to show you an easier way to play Willing and Able by Kahan. This one's in standard tuning with a capo on the first fret and uses open chords. If you want to play the version that sounds like the studio recording, I'm going to put a video somewhere here and a link in the description, but that one is a little bit more difficult. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link's going to be in the description down below. Let's go to get started. We'll get started with the intro. Sounds like this. Alright, so this is going to be the most challenging part of the song. Everything after the intro is going to be super easy. We're going to start off with an E minor chord that's going to be 2nd fret A and D. Rest are open. We're going to start by plucking the low E and B string at the same time. Then you're going to pluck G, E. So it'll go. Then we're going to pluck E and B at the same time again, but you're going to use your pinky to hammer on to the 3rd fret and pull off on the B string. So it's going to be real quick. Then you're going to pluck G and then D before we switch to our next chord. So that second portion is going to sound like this. So let's play it from the beginning, a little bit slower. One more time. And now we're going to go to our next chord shape. So it's going to be a D sus2. That's going to be open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, open high E. We're really only going to be using the D and G strings for this part, so don't worry about fretting the whole chord, but just keep it in mind. We're going to start by plucking an open D and G string at the same time, and you're going to hammer onto the 2nd fret G with your index finger. Then we're going to pluck G, D, and then we're going to do some more hammer-ons and pull-offs. So we're going to pluck D and G again. This time we're going to do the hammer-on and pull-off from the 2nd fret of the G to the 4th fret, back to the 2nd fret, and then we're going to do one more pull-off from the 2nd fret G to open. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's just this. And then after you do that last pull-off, you're just going to pluck an open D string before we go to the last chord. So let's play this chord all together a little bit slower. One more time. Now let's play it from the beginning a little bit slower. One more time. Now we go to our last chord shape. And the last chord shape we're going to use is a C major 7 over G. That's going to be 3rd fret low E, 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D. We're only going to be using the A, D, and G strings for now, but you're going to need the whole chord later. We're going to start by plucking the A and D string at the same time, but you're going to leave D open so you can hammer on to the 2nd fret. Then you're going to pluck G, A, then you're going to pluck A and D at the same time and do a pull off from the 2nd fret D to open. So it'll go. Now after you do that pull off, you're going to pluck an open D string again, then go to A, and then we're going to repeat it. So we're going to do that 2 times total for this chord. All together a little bit slower. And that's going to complete the line. Alright, so now let's play the whole line all together a little bit slower, and then we'll play at regular speed. And now regular speed. So that's how you can play the intro. Next part up is the verse. And the verse is going to sound like this. Oh, when my weight left the room, did you take a deep breath? I stole a beer, drove home, there was only one left. And I wrestle with the feeling you're still thinking about that. Wide awake in your room, just seething about that. Alright, so for the verse, we only have 3 chords. First one up is going to be the same E minor we used earlier, and our strumming pattern is going to be down, down, up, down, up. And we're just going to repeat that. So for E minor, we're going to do that strumming pattern 2 times. 1, 2. And then we're going to switch to our next chord shape. Next chord is going to be an A sus13. What you want to do is put your ring finger on the 5th fret of the low E string, pinky goes 5th fret A, and your middle finger goes 4th fret D. Rest are going to be open. We're going to strum this one 2 times as well. 1, 2. And now we're going to go to our last chord shape. You take this same shape down 2 frets. We have that C major 7 over G I mentioned earlier. We're going to strum this one 4 times, but we're going to add some hammer-ons and pull-offs on the D string. So on the first pattern, you want to leave the D string open, and we're going to hammer on that first down strum. Down, down, up, down, up. When we do the pattern again, you're going to pull off the 2nd fret D. Down, down, up, down, up. And we're going to do that 2 times. So a little bit slower. And that's the whole progression. And we're going to play that 4 times for the verse. So let's play it a couple times, a little bit slower. And now let's play the verse one more time, regular speed with the words. Oh, when the weight left the room, did you take a deep breath? I stole a beer and drove home, there was only one left. And I wrestle with the feeling you're still thinking about that. Wide awake in your room, just seething about that. So that's how you're going to play the verse. Next part up is a pre-chorus. It's going to sound like this. Wide awake in your room, just seething about that. And I'll make my flight on the devil, but when I stay the night and we drink, we stay up and fight about the childhood lie that we both have the courage to leave. I'm willing and able. Alright, so for the pre-chorus, we're going to start by using that A sus13 chord, and we're only going to strum it 1 time with that same pattern. Down, down, up, down, up. Then we're going to switch to E minor, do the same thing here, strum it 1 pattern. And now we're going to switch to our last chord, which is that C major 7 over G. Now this one we're going to do something a little bit different. You can do the regular chord with 1 strumming pattern. And then you're going to take off the 2nd fret of the D string, not a pull off, you're just going to take it off and strum it again. So that last chord is going to go. So again, no hammer on or pull off, you're just taking it off. And we're gonna play this progression 3 times. So let's play it a little bit slower. Now regular speed. So again, we play that 3 times, and then on the 4th time before the actual chorus starts, we can do that progression 1 more time, but the C major 7 over G, we're not going to take off that 2nd fret D string. We're just going to strum it 2 times. So it'll go. And then from there, we're going to go back to that A sus13 chord and strum it 4 more times. So that's the last line that he says, that we both had the courage to leave. So again, 1 more time this line all together. That we both had the courage to leave. And then we get to the chorus. Alright, so now let's play the pre-chorus all together 1 more time with the words. Wide awake in your room, just seething about that. And I make my flight on the devil. And I stay the night that we drink. We stay up and fight about the childhood lie that we both had the courage to leave. I'm willing and able. So that's how you're going to play the pre-chorus. Next part up is the chorus. And the chorus is going to sound like this. That we both had the courage to leave. I'm willing and able. If you want to kick this rock around, you got a bone to pick with me. If you got a flag planted in the ground, oh, I'll stay here till morning. Oh, we can fight like we used to fight, bony limb, red face, and teary-eyed. Under the glow of the TV light, I'm willing and able. Alright, so for the chorus, we have 2 progressions that we're going to play through. The first one, we're going to start out with the C major 7 over G, and we're going to strum it 4 times with the same pattern we've been using. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to switch to a G chord. So now we have 3rd fret low E, 2nd fret A, 3rd fret high E. We're going to strum this one 2 times. 1, 2. And then we're going to switch to that A sus13 chord and strum it 2 times here as well. 1, 2. And that's the first progression. So let's play that a little bit slower. Regular speed. And now we get to our next progression. So the next one is going to start with an E minor chord. We're going to strum this one 4 times. And now I'm going to give you 2 options. The next chord I like to use is going to be a B minor at 11. What you have to do is wrap your thumb around to get the 7th fret of the low E string. We have 9th fret A and D, and then 7th fret G with your index finger, and you still leave the B and high E string open. If this is too difficult for you, you can use a regular B minor chord where you're barring the 2nd fret of all the strings. You've got 4th fret D and G and 3rd fret B. Either one will work. So we're going to strum that chord 4 times. I'll start with the one I like. And that's the whole progression for this one. So let's play this line all together. I'll do it 2 times, one with this chord variation and the other with a regular B minor. Now with the regular B minor. So again, you can do either of those options. And we're going to play these 2 progressions 2 times for the chorus. So let's put them together, play it once a little bit slower, and then we'll play the chorus one more time. And now let's play through the chorus all together with the words. That we both had the courage to leave. I'm willing and able. If you want to kick this rock around, if you've got a bone to pick with me, if you've got a flag planted in the ground, though I'll stay here till morning. Oh, we can fight like we used to fight, bony limb, red face, and teary-eyed. Under the glow of the TV light, I'm willing and able. So that's how you're going to play the chorus. Next part up is the bridge. And the bridge is going to sound like this. Teary-eyed, under the glow of the TV light, oh, I wish you could know me. I wish I could know you much more sometimes. Wish I could do nothing with you. Sit in the yard while the day dies, leave it all on the table. And I'll say I love you and mean it this time. Say I'm sorry for everything else. We found the way to the other side. I'm willing and able. Alright, so for the bridge, we have 2 progressions that we're going to be playing through. The first one, we're going to start with that C major 7 over G again, and we're going to strum it 2 times. But before we switch to the next chord, you're actually going to stay right here, and we're going to strum down and slide up 2 frets to that A sus13. And that's going to start our next strumming pattern that we're also going to do 2 times. So hopefully that makes sense. It's going to go 1, 2, slide 1, 2, and we're going to do another slide from here. So again, just keep that in mind. The first down strum on that A sus13 is actually starting on the C major 7 over G. Now we're going to do the same thing from the A sus13 to our next chord, which is an E minor over B. That's going to be 7th fret low E, 7th fret A, and then 5th fret of the D string. Rest are open. So this is kind of an awkward slide, but you can still get it done. So you're going to slide up from the A sus13, and then you have this shape now. And that's going to do the same strumming pattern 2 times again. So again, it's slide, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then after that, we're not going to do a slide, but we are going to go back to the A sus13 and strum it 2 more times. And that's going to complete the line. So let's play that all together a little bit slower, a couple times. regular speed a couple times. And now we go to our next line. Now for this one, we're going to start out with an E minor chord and we're going to strum it twice. Now we're going to move to the A sus13, strum it 2 times as well. And then here again, you're going to have the option, that B minor at 11 up here, we're going to strum 4 times, or you can do a regular B minor and strum it 4 times. So again, so no slides here. So let's play this one a little bit slower, a couple times. One more time. And now regular speed a couple times. Alright, so again, for the bridge, we're just going to play those 2 progressions 2 times total before the outro starts. So let's play them together a little bit slower, and then we'll play the bridge one more time, regular speed. Alright, now let's play the bridge one more time with the words. Teary-eyed, under the glow of the TV light, oh, I wish you could know me. I wish I could know you much more sometimes. Wish I could do nothing with you. Sit in the yard while the day dies, leave it all on the table. And I say I love you and mean it this time. Say I'm sorry for everything else. We found a way to the other side. I'm willing and able. I'm willing and able. I'm willing and able. I'm willing and able. If you're willing, I'm able. So that's how you're going to play the bridge. Now for the outro, you're just going to use that same progression that we did on the first line of the bridge. So with the slides, C major 7 over G, slide to A sus13, to E minor over B, back to A sus13. You just keep repeating that as he's saying, I'm willing and able, and then the very last line, he's going to end on that C major 7 over G. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Again, if you want to check out the tabs, they're on my website. Link is in the description down below. Go ahead and leave a request for a song you would like to learn in a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see videos like this early, consider becoming a channel member. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.